everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Miley and this is my dark shadow build, aka CollinsWood. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, you guys are missing out. I'm not even kidding. This movie has a real vampire in it, one of them vampires that actually bursts into flame if they meet sunlight, you know what I mean? Not one of them vampires that go into the sun and start shining. Okay, I better stop there before I get a whole bunch of hate mail. I'm just saying. But this house is so big. This is my first build, like my first mansion build. Like, I'm not even kidding. This house was ginormous. I did not know like what I was gonna do for half the time, so I took a break from it for 4 days because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm supposed to put in this house because it was just ginormous. As you guys can see, this part right here that I'm trying to build, I'm trying to copy it from the picture, but it didn't come out how I really wanted, so at the end I just decided to delete it off anyways. And then yeah, after I deleted it off and I was done with the house, I figured out how to make it look right, but then I was like, whatever, I'm done, just gonna leave it off. It still came out looking really nice. I'm not saying that just because it's my build. I really think it came out looking really nice. And you guys will see the picture pop up every now and then. It is because I needed the picture to make sure that it looks, some sort nice, matching the picture and good. And as you guys can see, this is the entrance to the house. And the entrance to the house was kind of a pain because I forgot that The Sims does not have diagonal stairs. So after fixing it and whatever else, I tried to put stairs on it, and yeah, it didn't really work. So I had to end up changing it, but I changed it off camera, and I thought it came out looking really nice. And this part right here, I was gonna use those little, thing that came with get together, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it this way because I'm gonna put a room up here because that was the room where Barnabas and Angelique first made out. If you guys watched the movie, you guys know. So I was like, I'm gonna do it like this so I could, kind of make it look more real like the movies, even though it's The Sims and you can only make it so real so many times until you have to change it so it will fit your Sims need, you know what I mean. And this roofing right here, as you guys can see in the picture, that's it. It has that pointy thingy right there, and so I just decided to use this piece and made it big, and it looked really nice. Yeah, I'm not saying it just because it's my building. I think I already said that. But this house took a total of 9 hours to build, I believe. So I put a lot of work into this house. This is like ginormous, but the inside, oh, you guys gonna have to come back for part 2 to see the inside. It looks pretty awesome. I started out with the inside. I just did what you guys saw in the movie first, and then I went around and did my own ideas around it. But I kept trying to, I looked up a lot of pictures, I Google everything and try to compare it with the other houses too and whatever else, because they had an old one in the 70s, I believe it was, another dark shadow show or whatever. And so I tried to compare it and just make it look right. And from my understanding, there's actually a swimming pool in the back, but I didn't put on a big enough lot, and so I couldn't put a swimming pool here. So if you want a swimming pool, you can move it to a bigger lot and just put a swimming pool in the back. And then the landscaping for this, as you guys notice on my picture or on my thumbnail, that's the it's not viney and creepy looking like the first set. You know, when you first see CollinsWood, it doesn't look like that. It looks like after when Barnabas come back and he helped them remodel the place and decorate it. So that's how I did it, you know, with the fountain and just a small landscaping every here and there. So it just has like little shrubs and little, you know, plants and seating. Yeah, I actually sat down and watched the movie like bit by bit just to see the house and just to try to build it right. I am like, this build was a big challenge for me. I think it's one of my most challenging build, but it was very fun. Like at the end, like the end result, you're just like, oh my gosh, I built this and it feels so good and it looks so nice. I don't know if you guys ever had that feeling when you do something very interesting, you know, like it just give you this good feeling like, oh my gosh, this actually came out looking really nice and I built it. If you guys have that proud moment, you know what I'm saying. And then I'm just putting porches because if you guys look at the pictures in the movie, there's actually porch areas. So I just put in porches, and I don't think all this porch stuff stays at the end anyways, because I have to end up changing it and making it a little bit bigger, because when I was building this, I didn't think that it was gonna be ginormous. You know what I mean? I thought I had made it big enough. And then towards the end, when I was, you know, decorating it and whatever else, I decided that it wasn't big enough, so I had to make the house a little bit bigger, and that was right why there's no room for a swimming pool, and I had to take out some porch room too. You guys do not even know how many times I had to change this house just because you guys can see there that window section there towards the front. Yeah, I changed that out and make it into like connected to the actual room itself. But yeah, here is me doing the landscaping and trying not to overdo it, just trying to match the picture or the movie as much as I can. And for the life of me, I could not decide what to use window wise for that part of it. See, here I go trying to do this part again, even though it doesn't make any sense. But at the end, you guys don't even get to mess with that or see it, so it's fine. That's where the statue was. If you guys remember, that's where the statue was, where Angelique actually made the statue fall onto Barnabas' parents and kill them. So I was trying to put that in there, but then I was like, oh, forget it, just leave it. But that window, that big window right there, next to the door there, you guys can see, yeah, I end up changing it, so you guys download it. It doesn't look like that anymore. It looks a little bit different. And here's more of the landscaping. As you guys can see, it's very simple, but it's still really nice, you know what I mean? And I try to make this pathway, I don't know if it's big enough, but because if you guys seen the movie, you know that it fit cars, you know what I mean, like a car could drive up and around it. So I try to put that in mind, even though the Sims 4 doesn't have cars. But yeah, I don't know if it's big enough or not, but it still looked really nice. And then you guys saw that I put the swimming pool in the back over there, but like I said earlier, I have to end up deleting it because I had to make the house a little bit bigger. And you guys see, I'm trying to work on this room up here because like I said earlier, this is where Barnabas and Angelique had their first made out. And you guys see the movie, this is the part where she was like, Barnabas, tell me you love me. And he was like, but Angelique, if I do, then I'll be telling a lie. You know what I mean. But this is that room. And I'm just letting you guys know, yes, your Sims can use this room. It is usable, but you can't get in there to see or decorate it really. But if your Sims go in there, you could kind of go in there with your Sim and see the place. But you just can't go in there if you're not playing a Sim. Like if you go to decorate and stuff, you can't see it. Just letting you guys know before you guys get frustrated. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys before this video ends, there are secret passage in this house. So I'm gonna end this part here, or I'm gonna, yeah, because there's 2 more parts coming, and I will talk to you guys all later. I hope you guys enjoy this build. Subscribe if you guys haven't, and hit like in this video because it really helps me and my channel. And I will talk to you guys all later. Hope you guys enjoy the screenshots. You guys have a good day or a good night wherever you guys might live, and